To put on my glasses. There's got to be somebody on this stage who's not cool tonight, so I'll put on my glasses. I want to thank a few people. First, thank all of you for filling the Hollywood Bowl tonight. I want to thank my daughter, my son-in-law Mark, all the committee that made this possible. Thank you. Frank Gisher, thank you, Steve Bing, thank you, Laura and Casey Wasserman, Kimberly and John Emerson, Rika and John Orzog, Hyman, Cheryl Savannah, Bun, Terry McAuliffe, all the other people on the committee. Thank you, Yahoo, for broadcasting and streaming us all. Thank you, Aaron Grosky. Thank you, Kevin Wall. Thanks to all the people in the control room who produced this great show tonight. I want to thank the volunteers, the staff who made this possible. And I want to say, everything you saw on these films that had my face on it was done by somebody else. I want to thank the more than 1,300 people who work for our foundation, work for the Clinton Global Initiative, work for our health program, all over the world and all over America. I'm very grateful to them. They deserve the credit for whatever good we have done. I want to thank, how cool is it to be 65 and you get Lady Gaga? Come on. And then, I wondered, she always kind of goes up the edge. She said she was going to have a Marilyn moment, and I thought, my God, I get Lady Gaga and I will have a heart attack. My 65th birthday. And I want to thank Kenan for coming.
Kenan.
And Juanes for coming.
Juanes. South America.
I wanted people here from all over the world. Those guys are great. And I thank them. I want to thank Kenny Chesney for coming so I wouldn't be the only person up here without an accent. I want to thank Stevie Wonder for being such a great friend. I want to thank Usher, who has been wonderful man. Thank you, Laura Ling, for becoming my friend after I kind of met you. And I can say, there's a girl I picked up in North Korea. Thank you, Maria Bello. We have a lot of celebrities involved in Haiti, but when I see Maria Bello in Haiti, I never think of her on television. I think of her as somebody working in Haiti to change people's lives for the better. She's wonderful. I thank her for that. Thank you, Ashton Kutcher, for doing everything you've done to try to end trafficking in women and girls. Thanks to Elton John.
It's kind of ironic, Ashton Kutcher,
but especially for working in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. Thank you, Jason Segel. Thank you, Colin Farrell, who will come on later. Everybody in the film. The film was a hoot, wasn't it?
Yeah, the film was awesome.
I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to steal Sean Penn's lunch. Sean Penn went to Haiti when it was falling apart and moved in. He didn't take some highly publicized trip down there. He moved in one of those godforsaken camps where nobody had decent sanitation and nobody had enough clean water and the kids didn't have any schools to go to and the doctors weren't there, and he lived there and organized it and tried to turn it around.
Sean Penn.
I want to thank my pal Kevin Spacey, who really can do me better than I can. My great friends, Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen, is like my sister. Thank them for doing this. Thank you, Matt Damon, you're pretty cool, bald-headed, and you look good with a baseball cap. And he's probably the #1 advocate for affordable clean water technologies in the entire United States, and I thank him for that. Thank you, Jack Black. Thank you, Kristen Wiig. And thank you, Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller lives in the same town I live in New York. I never see him except when he's out being famous, doing good. He raised over $12 million in one night, not very long ago for Haiti. Ben Stiller did, so I thank you.
Sure.
I have one other person I want to mention besides my daughter, of whom I'm extremely proud. I am the only person in history who got to be president, who then had a post-presidential birthday party attended by both Lady Gaga and the Secretary of State.
Wow.
I want to thank Hillary because we met 40 years ago this year. When I met her, she was already doing the kind of work you've seen here. Long before it was cool, she was a non-governmental organization all to herself.
Oh yeah, we saw it.
And for 30 years, I was in politics, and she did that. Then about 10 years ago, we switched places. I like it fine. I like it when she's in public office and I'm doing this work. And I'm very proud of her and very grateful that she could be here. I want to thank my 92-year-old mother-in-law, who is the coolest person her age on the planet, and the person in our family who knows the most about popular culture. Contest. Go by and see my mother-in-law on the way out, and she will fill you in. I want to thank all of Hillary's family, all of my family, everybody else who's here, but mostly thank you. One serious thing only. The stories you saw up there on the screen tonight are all true. When you saw Kenan, remember, he grew up with people in Somalia that aren't even alive anymore, because of the violence they live with. You saw the reforestation project in Cambodia. We support an orphanage there. 325 kids with AIDS. Most of them lost their parents before they were 1 year old. They're all going to have normal length lives now. Because of what Chelsea said is not... it is what drives me. I've had the most unusual life. I was born after World War II in the second poorest state in the country, into a family that never had a college graduate, and poof, lightning struck one time after another. And I never ever believed I was born in a log cabin I built myself. Nobody climbs any ladder alone. And we are not ever going to build this country back by telling people they're on their own. We have got to do America and the world together. You go home tonight, if you're up in the high seats or you're down here, the money you spent tonight will save lives like the people you saw on the screen. This is about real lives, and it's about giving everybody the chance to have their story. Thank you for doing that, and God bless you all.